Hello everyone, welcome to Pest Module. In this video, I'll be showing you how to use the L293D IC to control a DC motor. My Proteus program is already open and this is my workspace. First, I'll be selecting the components that I'll be using for the design of the circuit and placing them on the components board. And now you click on P to select the component. Click P. For this circuit, I'll be needing a L293D IC. So I type L293D. Yeah, I'll be using the L293D analog. So I double click it to add it to the components board. The next component that we will be using is a DC motor. So I type DC motor. There are so many types of DC motor, so I just go for the simple DC motor model. I double click it to add it to the components board. Okay, now we close this and start placing the components. Then start placing the components on the worksheet. So first of all, the L293D. Click, then place it. Okay. Then after the motor, one of the advantage of the L293D IC is that it can be used to control two DC motors. So you can place two DC motors. Okay. Now we do the wiring. The VSS and the VS, these are for the power source. So we connect both together, and also the ground connect together. The enable one is the enable pin for the first DC motor, and then the enable 2 is the enable pin for the second DC motor. So we connect them, wire up together. Now we then connect the ground to the two ground pin. Also we come here, we select on ground. Select ground, then place. And wire it up. Okay, let's move. Okay. Okay, now we wire up from here to the ground, and also we'll be placing a power source here. Here we click power, then place here. Okay, then wire up. Okay. Now we then connect the DC motor to the output pin. So this DC motor 1 connected here, and also the second DC motor. Okay, we have to move that. Okay, move down. Okay, now we connect wire from here to here, and also from here. Yeah. Now what's left is to connect the input. Input 1 and input 2 controls the first DC motor, and input 3 and input 4 controls the second DC motor. In practical, we could use a microcontroller, anything that gives a logic input. But in this simulation, I'll be using a logic toggle. So to place a logic toggle, we click here, we type on logic toggle. Okay. Or toggle. Yeah. This, then you double click it to place in a component board, then it closes. So now we place the logic toggle. Place here, and another here, then place another for the second DC motor. Okay. What the logic toggle does, it kind of acts like a microcontroller and input, because when you use a microcontroller to control a DC motor, the microcontroller sends a signal to pin 2, and also send a signal to pin 7. So the microcontroller send a signal 1 as positive and 0 as negative. Now we now wire from this point here and also from here. Then for the second DC motor here, okay, you have to delete that. Connect wire from here to there. Okay. Now the circuit is complete. Okay, now we run the simulation by clicking on the play button. Okay. Now the simulation is on. To control the first DC motor, the input has to be 1 and 0. So we change this to 1. DC motor rotate, and also for the second DC motor, we change this to 1. Okay. Now it rotates. To change the direction of the DC motor, it has to be 0 and 1. Okay, so you make this 0 and then change this to 1. Okay, 0, and also change this to 0. Okay. Okay, now the DC motor is rotating in the reverse direction. The DC motor will only operate if the input is 0 and 1 or 1 and 0. But if it is 0, 0, the DC motor will not rotate. Or if it is 1, 1, then the DC motor will not rotate. Alright guys, that's it on how to use the L293D to control DC motors. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe for more videos on how to construct circuits using the Proteus program. Thank you.